When you think about branding, what comes to mind? A logo, maybe a website? Well, what if I told you one of your most powerful branding tools is your phone number? Seriously, it's not just how customers call you, it's about how they see you. Today, we're going to break down how the right digits can define your brand's whole story.
All right, so let's dive right in. The big question for any business in the UK is this: what signal is your phone number sending? Are you that trusted local hero? The friendly face everyone in the neighborhood knows? Or are you positioning yourself as a big national player, a real force across the whole country? And look, this is way more than just a technical detail. It's a massive strategic choice. It's all about the story your brand tells. And the cool thing is, with today's tech, your number isn't physically tied to your office anymore. It's all about shaping that perception, right? It's about deciding how you want your customers to see you.
Okay, first up, let's talk about playing on home turf. We're talking about the power of a local number, basically how to become your neighborhood's champion.
So what is a local number? Well, it's pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a phone number tied to a specific place. Like that 01234 for Bedford. If you're from Bedford and you see that number, boom, instant recognition. It feels familiar and you just know that business is part of your local community. And if you look at all these benefits, they really all come down to one thing: familiarity. It's human nature, right? We trust what we know. A local number makes your business feel close, approachable, familiar. And that makes a customer way more likely to pick up the phone and call you instead of some competitor with a random number they've never seen before. Let's put this into a real-world scenario. Picture a plumber in Bedford. They could be out on a job answering calls on their mobile, but because their customers are dialing that local 01234 number, the business feels grounded, reliable, like it's right there, just around the corner. See? That's the power of perception in action.
All right, let's flip the script a bit. What if your sights are set bigger than just one neighborhood? What if you're thinking about the entire nation? Well, that's where a national number steps onto the stage.
A national number is different. It's not tied to any single location. It sends a totally different message. It says, hey, we're not just a little local shop. We're a UK-wide business, and we can help you whether you're in Scotland or all the way down in Cornwall. To put it simply, national numbers are all about scale. They give you that professional, established look and feel. They just erase the map. And that's absolutely crucial if you're running, say, an e-commerce store or any business that really wants to grow beyond its local roots.
And again, it all comes back to perception. Think about an online store. With a national number, they look just as legit to a shopper in London as they do to someone in Manchester. It's a signal that says you're a serious, nationwide brand, not just some small, one-town operation.
Okay, so we've looked at both sides of the coin. Now let's really put them head-to-head. A little showdown, if you will, to see which one comes out on top for different business goals.
So when you look at it like this, the choice becomes pretty clear. It really boils down to your goal. Want to own your local area, be the go-to expert in town? Nothing, and I mean nothing, beats the trust you get from a local number. But if your vision is bigger, if you're looking to scale across the whole UK with a more polished, professional image, then a national number is hands down your best bet. It's all about making sure your number matches your ambition.
But here comes the twist. After all that, what if I told you that you might not have to choose? That in today's world, this whole local versus national debate might not even be a real choice anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Why should you have to choose just one? Because here's the thing. Thanks to all this amazing cloud technology and what we call virtual numbers, you just don't have to. The old rules, they're done. So here's how this best of both worlds strategy actually works. You could have a local number for Bedford to win over customers there, and you could add another one for Milton Keynes to do the same thing. Then for your website, you pop a national number on there for your UK-wide sales. And the best part of all this, every single call from every single one of those numbers can all be routed to the same phone system. You could answer them all on your mobile. It's incredible, really. Okay, so let's bring this all back home. Let's talk about your business. It's time to really think about the story you want to tell and how your phone number is going to help you tell it. So you need to ask yourself a few key questions. First, what's more valuable for your customers, a local presence or a national reach? Second, are you focused on specific towns or are you looking at the whole UK? And finally, what are your plans for the future? Are you going to expand? The answers to these questions are going to point you straight to the perfect strategy for you, whether that's local, national, or that powerful combo of both. At the end of the day, just remember this. Your phone number is often the very first chapter of your business's story that a customer reads. It sets the tone for everything. So the question I'll leave you with is,
What story is your number telling?